What if I told you the deadliest moment in an avalanche isn't when the snow hits you? It's the 10 seconds before it does. The moment where you still have time, but you don't realize it yet. Now imagine this. You're on a school trip, surrounded by friends, teachers, laughter everywhere, people recording videos, throwing snow, living what feels like a perfect day. And then something small happens, something so subtle, almost no one notices. A faint cracking sound, like ice shifting somewhere deep in the mountain. Now here's the question. How many people actually recognize danger before it's too late? Because most don't. They wait, they hesitate, they assume everything is fine. Now imagine looking around. Everyone's still smiling, still distracted, and your brain tells you, relax, it's nothing. But deep inside, something feels off. Now ask yourself, would you trust that instinct? Or ignore it like everyone else? Now imagine that sound happening again. Louder this time, sharper, more real. And suddenly, a few people stop. They look up, confused, trying to understand, and then everything changes. Now imagine the mountain itself, shifting, breaking, a massive layer of snow detaching. And in that exact second, your brain finally understands. This is not normal. This is danger. Now here's the terrifying part. By the time you understand, it's already moving. Now think about that. A wall of snow, massive, heavy, unstoppable, racing toward you faster than you can react. Now ask yourself, what do you do when running isn't enough, when hiding isn't possible, when thinking takes too long? Now imagine people screaming, panic spreading instantly, some trying to run, some frozen completely, unable to move, and that hesitation, that 1 second of confusion, makes all the difference. Now imagine the sound, louder than anything you've ever heard, like the entire mountain collapsing, shaking the ground beneath you, and in that moment, your body reacts before your mind does. Now here's the critical second, the last moment where you can act. But most people don't know what to do. Now imagine turning, trying to move. But the snow hits, fast, violent, overwhelming, knocking you off your feet instantly, and within seconds, everything goes silent, dark, heavy. Now ask yourself, what happens after impact? Because that's where survival really begins. Now imagine being buried completely, your body trapped, compressed from all sides, your arms pinned, your legs unable to move, and your chest tight, restricted. Now think about breathing. Every inhale feels smaller, harder, and suddenly, oxygen becomes your biggest problem. Now here's the terrifying truth. Avalanche snow isn't soft. It hardens instantly, turning into something closer to concrete. Now imagine trying to move, even slightly, but your body doesn't respond because the snow is holding you in place. Now ask yourself, how do you escape when you can't even move your arms? Now imagine the silence, complete. No voices, no movement, just your heartbeat, loud, fast, echoing in your head. Now think about the others, buried somewhere near you, maybe alive, maybe not. But you can't see them, you can't reach them. Now here's where panic becomes dangerous, because panic uses oxygen, and oxygen is already limited. Now imagine your mind racing, trying to think, trying to remember what to do, but fear keeps interrupting. Now ask yourself, can you stay calm when your survival depends on it? Now imagine trying to create space in front of your face, a small pocket of air, something to keep you breathing longer, because every second you gain increases your chances. Now think about time, how quickly it's running out, how every breath matters, and how uncertain everything feels. Now here's the worst part. You don't know how deep you are. You don't know if help is coming, and you don't know how long you can last. And that uncertainty is what makes this situation truly terrifying. Now imagine this. You're still alive, but time is no longer on your side, because once you're buried under avalanche snow, survival becomes a countdown, a race you didn't choose, and one you might not win. Now here's the question. How long do you actually have before your body starts shutting down? Because the answer is shorter than you think. Now imagine your breathing getting slower, heavier, the air around you becoming stale, each breath containing less oxygen than the last. And now, panic starts to build again. Now ask yourself, can you control your breathing when every instinct is telling you to panic? Because the faster you breathe, the faster you lose the air you need. Now imagine forcing yourself to stay still, to stay calm, even as your body screams to move. Now think about the darkness, complete, endless, and slowly, your sense of direction disappears. You don't know which way is up, which way is down. You're just trapped. Now here's the terrifying part. Many people who are buried don't even realize they're upside down because disorientation takes over. Now imagine trying to move, just a little, hoping to find space, but the snow doesn't budge. It holds you exactly where you are. Now ask yourself, what do you do when movement is impossible? Now imagine rescue teams arriving above, searching, scanning, calling out, but they don't know exactly where you are, and time keeps slipping away. Now think about that. Help is there, but it might not reach you in time. Now imagine your body getting colder, the temperature dropping slowly, your energy fading, and now another threat appears: hypothermia. Now ask yourself, how long can your body keep generating heat when you're not moving? Because once your core temperature drops, your body starts shutting down. Now imagine your thoughts becoming slower, your reactions weaker, your focus fading. And this is where survival becomes mental, not just physical. Now think about hope. How fragile it is, how easily it can disappear, and how powerful it can be when it stays. Now imagine hearing something, faint, distant, a sound above you, maybe voices, maybe digging, and suddenly, your heart races again. Now ask yourself, is it real? Or is your mind playing tricks on you? Because in extreme conditions, your brain doesn't always tell the truth. Now imagine the sound getting louder, clearer, more real, and now, hope becomes stronger. Now think about that moment, when survival feels possible again. Now imagine light breaking through, small, but enough, hands reaching in, pulling you out, and in that moment, everything changes. Fear disappears, replaced by relief, by disbelief, by the realization, you made it. Now think about everything that just happened. How a normal day turned into a fight for survival. How seconds decided everything, and how close it came to ending differently. Now here's the final truth. Avalanches don't give warnings you understand. They don't give second chances, and survival depends on awareness, timing, and the ability to act before your brain fully understands what's happening. Because when the mountain moves, it doesn't wait, and neither can you.